Alright guys, so I have a couple of workstations here. This is where I do all my editing and videos and everything. So I have a main PC down there, but I use my MacBook here. So I have two workstations. This is the monitor that I'm currently using. Excuse me. So, and here's the other workstation over here. So I'm going to take this, it's the old monitor. Well, it's not so much old. It's about maybe a year and a half or so, 2 years old. But I'm going to take this monitor here and switch it out and get rid of the smaller monitor here. There's links to that MacBook. And then I'm going to put in my new 4K monitor. I'm going to put that right here. Been doing a lot of editing in 4K, so I wanted to enjoy it in 4K. And right now, this monitor can't play 4K very well. It stutters and skips around. So it hooks to the MacBook, and it does play it, and it doesn't look as good either. So obviously, you want to get the full experience. So I'm going to hook both my PC and my Mac to my 4K monitor. And let's get this ball rolling. You can watch me do it. Alright, right now what I'm doing is setting up the Wi-Fi, because this does have Wi-Fi. It doesn't work on the 5 gigahertz band, I don't believe. So I'm going to have to hook it to my 2.4 gigahertz. Enter the security key. Okay, so I'm all hooked up. It does do wireless and LAN, believe it or not. So I decided to go ahead and I paused it to put in my wireless password, but I decided to go ahead and just plug the LAN in since I got my LAN right there next to the TV. So here's all the stuff that is ready to go. Pandora. You've got Netflix, which I definitely will be hooking up to. Weather, YouTube. The screen looks really, really good. So far. So what I'm going to do now is set this up, and then let me go through some more of the settings for you. That's streaming, and this is media. You can play music and photos. You can change the source here. You can do TV, HDMI. It's got 3 HDMI ports that are 60 hertz. So when I'm doing some 4K stuff, it'll play in 4K. I've got USB. I've even got VGA. So right now I have the VGA hooked up to my PC like I have my other monitor. And then I've got the HDMI will go here because it's a 2.0 cable. It's what you're going to need to get 60 hertz. So this is going to be really good. And you've got all your AV and your components. So go down to setup. You can go to systems, audio. You can do channel. I don't have an antenna hooked up. I don't plan on using this for TV purposes because I do everything online. You can picture and network setup and everything, and audio. So let's go to audio real quick and let's see how this is. I like a lot of treble because the audio is going to come through the TV since it's a 2.0 cable and it's going directly to here when I have it hooked to my MacBook. When it's not hooked to my MacBook, it'll be hooked to coming through these speakers right here, which is the subwoofer setup that I have. So I'm gonna give you a demo here, but just going through the setup and things like this. So everything on here is good. Let's go back to system, and you've got everything is good on here. Let's go to time, central, yep. And then here, other settings, HDMI, nope, switch to 2.0. So right here, you want to make sure you switch it to 2.0 if you plan on picking up this TV. I have a link in the description to pick this up. I'm saying TV, but it's monitor or TV, and obviously this is where I do most of my work, so it's going to be a monitor for me and a TV last. I have TVs all through the house, but this is just my workstation, so this is where I'm at all the time. So you can go here and mess with this, but you know I'm not messing with that. I just want to change it to 2.0 because I do have a 2.0 cable. So return out, And that is it. So I'm going to set up all my Netflix and everything, and we're going to get this thing popping. Okay, guys, so I've got everything set up, my desktop, wallpapers and everything. So before I actually show you the remote and everything else, finish out this video, I just wanted to show you the screen. This screen is beautiful, to say the least. There is, I'll do another video on performance later on, but here it is, my new monitor, 4K style. And now let's show you the remote. The screen is gorgeous. Okay, so here's the remote. This is a pretty big remote. Well, there's some things on here that I want to show you that I think are very unique. I've already got my passwords and everything set up on the computer, or excuse me, the TV, because I can actually just stand alone. It uses stand alone. If I don't want to log into my PC or anything, or any computers, I can just go into the source and just, or just turn it on and press YouTube or Netflix or Pandora, or anything that I'm signed into, and I can go straight to that without even worrying about turning on another device, which I think is really good. So looking here, you can see there's a dedicated Netflix button. It works great. It goes straight to Netflix. Then you've got Pandora, YouTube, Voodoo, Tune Goggles, AccuWeather. And I'm pretty sure you might be able to assign this one. But you've got a full number pad up here. Obviously your power on and your off and your mute. Then you've got your menu key, source, this little part here to navigate, return and exit. And then just the basics on a TV remote. But this TV has 3 HDMI ports that function at 60 gigahertz, or 60 hertz, gigahertz, oh Lord, 60 hertz. And it actually works. The screen will let you know when it's at 2160. So it's really good without independent of anything else. You just have to go into the settings and make sure that you turn it on when you get a chance after you get everything set up. But here's the remote. This is very nice, a nice gift to myself. I thought it was time to get a 4K monitor. I was going to do the 5K Mac, but I thought, you know what, I don't really need that. This is much more real estate on here as well. So when maximizing windows and things like that, oh boy, does it really. I had to figure out how to get back out. I had to exit the options because the screen is so massive. But I'm pretty sure I can change that in the settings of my Mac later on. But here we are. This is the remote. This is the final part of this video. Thanks for joining on and watching this one. You'll get more 4K content, and I'll get to enjoy some 4K Netflix and 4K videos for real now with no stutter or lag. It's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me with my new 4K display. Looks sweet, right? Anyway, I appreciate you guys joining me in this video, and I got some great stuff coming. I do have some good deliveries coming in. Going to cover some different things in 2016. Well, a little different, but right now, 4K all day. So I got my PC and my MacBook hooked up, and I'm ready to go. I got my other workstation set up over there with the 32-inch that I had over here. That one's 1080p, I believe, or something like that. Loving the 4K. I know it looks sweet, right? So I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you for the support of my channel. Everybody out there that always says, you know, Jay Will, keep up the good work. It means something. I appreciate it, because then I can bring you guys more content. And this is actually a very affordable setup. It is a 4K TV, and it is Seiki, I think it is, or Seiki, however you pronounce it. And I actually got this only for $279 to HH Greg, I think it is. Anyway, I have a link in the description, so you can go pick yours up while it's on sale. It's actually $500, but they have it for $279. Ground shipping, I got it in 2 days, I believe, after it was processed. Amazon actually has this on sale right now at the recording of this video, January 8th, for $329. So I chose HH Greg, obviously, because it was the better. I saved $50 or so. $279 shipped. They give you free 2-day shipping or something like that. It's normally $25. They give it to you free. So I just paid $279 out the door for this 4K 42-inch display. Like I showed in the demos, it's got Netflix, YouTube, everything already built in. It's got a LAN. I got mine plugged into my router. It's got Wi-Fi. You really don't need a PC if you're in a situation and you want to stream something, or you can just go straight to your TV. This is where I spend the most of my time, most of my day during regular work hours. This is where I play at. So I appreciate you guys' support once again. This is a great display, and I'm gonna enjoy watching some 4K Netflix now. This is my first 4K display. I just waited. I could have gotten 4K a long time ago, but you know, realistically, no one wants to spend $5,000 on a TV. When I spent $5,000 on a TV back in the day when I was a lot younger, some of you guys probably remember, it was a red, green, and different colored bulbs actually in there, and the TVs were super thick. But that was high tech back in the day when I was coming up. So, but nonetheless, here I am. This is a great purchase for me. I've got my PC and my Mac hooked up. Everything looks good. It does work like it should, and it's a good display. It'll suit me for a long time because I don't plan on going to 8K or 5K or anything like that. The resolution on here, I'll show you. You get a lot of real estate. Let me see if I can log in real quick to my Mac, and then I'm going to switch the source over to the Mac, and then you'll see the display on the Mac. So let me pop open some real estate here. You get a lot of, that just gives you an example of how much real estate you get. If I bring this over here, this is just ridiculous real estate that you get. I can actually have iMovie open and work on stuff, which is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to open up iMovie, and I can slide it over here and work. You just get so much more real estate with this huge display. I can have iMovie open, I can have YouTube open. There's a little bit of a delay. You really can't tell. But if I go big on something, see if I can go big on this here, and I start a new project, just to show you how much real estate you get. Look at how this looks. I mean, this is crazy. I'm just gonna hit enter so you can see. You get so much real estate. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. So this is how I'll be editing my movies now. This is fantastic for me. I really love it. I can have everything over here. There's a small delay when navigating. You know, the mouse is a little slow in response, but not too much. Not too bad. So for $279, I think I got a great deal. And that's all that really matters. I feel like I got a great deal, but it's 4K. It's what I wanted. It's a nice setup, and I appreciate it. I really do. My hard work is paying off, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it's your man Jay Will. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.